Hey, hello there. Thank you again for joining me this week. How have you been? How's your week been? I believe it has been fruitful all the while. It's been amazing, and I thank God for your life. I thank God for mine also. Um, Today we're going to just discuss something very pertinent. Some days ago, I started riding a bicycle. I started cycling, and then at first I didn't even want to do it because I was scared for my thighs because the last time I rode was like quite a number of months back. And when you start something for a while and then you stop, yeah, going back to it might be very hard again because I got used to riding the bicycle then, but now months apart, almost like a year apart, I'm starting all over again. And I didn't want to start. I was scared, but then I summoned courage and I started riding. The first 2-3 kilometers, my thighs were aching like seriously. It was really, really terrible. But then I continued. I took my mind off the pain. I started listening to music. I started listening to Dunsin Oyekan. I listened to a full album uh, 3 or 4 times over and over. And then with time, I took my eyes off the pain deliberately over and over. And then I kept going. Before I knew it, I did 40 kilometers yesterday. And it was so amazing that when I got home, I could barely stand. But the lesson is this: if you start something for some time consistently and then you stop for a number of going back to it, might be very hard. You might not be able to summon courage and then to start all over again. But then the Bible says in Philippians 4 and verse 13, it says, I can do all things. That was Paul talking to church in Philippi. Through Christ who strengthens me. Right? It goes for those who have started something before and stopped, and for those who are about to start something new entirely and they don't know how to summon the courage and the strength to go about it. The Bible makes us to understand that we can do all things through Christ. Right? There's nothing impossible for God to do. But once we believe that we can do it and God is there to strengthen us. Last time we talked about how God can raise up his own people with his victorious right hand and that we should be strong and courageous. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Beloved, there's nothing too impossible for you to do. There's nothing too hard for God to do through you. You can do all things. You can do all things. Summon courage. Take your eyes off the pain. Take your eyes off the discouragement. Take your eyes off everything and then look up onto the author and finisher of your faith. Look up to Jesus. The psalmist said, I will look up to the hills from whence my help comes from. My help comes from the Lord. He's the one who will give you strength. He said he will make his strength evident in your weaknesses. Honestly, riding the bicycle was not funny because I got used to driving and I was just driving. But then I started riding the bicycle. All of a sudden, my thighs started aching. And it was so bad that, of course, I can't take the bicycle into a bus. I couldn't give up where I got to. I couldn't give up and say, okay, I'm not riding anymore. I was far away from home. I have to ride back home. So I didn't know, I rode 40 kilometers. I never knew I could do it. Beloved, is there something you never knew you could do or something you think you cannot do right now? But if God still exists, if God still is alive, he will be alive in you. He will be alive through you. If only you can believe. There's nothing too hard for you to do. I would like to encourage you this new week. Try something new. Try that thing that you've always thought you will not be able to do. Just dip your hands into it. Try it. Test the waters. And see God in action. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step, they say. The journey of your life starts with you taking a step. Purpose is not fulfilled by not taking any step at all. You have to take a step. You have to move. You have to try it out. I had to take that action for months now. Not months, yeah, but like a couple of weeks I've been thinking, I need to go back to cycling. But then until I actually did it. And now I enjoyed it. I felt really good. I sweated, of course. I burned some calories. And I still want to go back to it. The same thing for everyone out there. Don't let the fear of whatnot keep you from trying it. Do it. Take that leap. And I believe God will be glorified in your life, even in this new week. Thank you, and God bless you. Make God proud. Make you proud. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.